Welcome back to 7-Minute Options. Today is Friday, September 10th, my first video of the week. It's been a busy week for me, didn't do a whole lot, and actually not a whole lot has happened in my account, so not a single position hit their GTC limits this week. Just been going sideways. My buying power is pretty much where it was the last time I made a video. My year-to-date P&L is pretty much the same, so it's just been a sideways week without a whole lot of activity. All right, just looking at my positions, there's a couple of 7-day positions here. Actually, most of them are debit positions, which means I won't be rolling them. I'm just going to wait till they expire. There's one pain in the ass one, which is Facebook. If you see Facebook today, it's at 380, and so we're in the money. We have an Iron Condor. It's a $5 wide Iron Condor. Short calls at 385. Short put is at 335. So we are well in the money. This one is expiring in 7 days, and yet it's trading for 126 at the moment, 125, and we sold this for 127. So I'm only $2 or $3 in the money right now, and this one should be actually moving pretty quickly in our favor. So I expect that in the next 2 or 3 days, it will close out, and we're going to hit our GTC limit of 62. And Facebook's an interesting. If I look at Facebook over the past couple of weeks, it kind of challenged our short strike here at 385, and since it challenged our short strike on the 1st of September, it's just been going sideways, right? Which is exactly what we want. A couple of down days, up days, down days, etc. And so this thick blue line is the 385 short call, and it's just been going sideways. Another 2 or 3 days of it going sideways, and it's going to hit our GTC limit. Again, things start moving pretty quickly when we get close to expiration here. So this thing could start quickly moving in my favor, or it could quickly start moving against me. But if it moves against me, I can still roll it out. So for example, the 385, 390, the short call spread, I can roll it out today. I could roll it out and pick up $85 in credit. The reason why I don't want to do that is because that gives me another month, another 35 days to be wrong, right? And so if all of a sudden Facebook goes up to 390 or 400 in the next 35 days, then I'm looking at max loss. Whereas I'm in a good position right now. I'm in the money. I just need to go sideways. I can collect my 62, close it out, and then I can re-establish that position, open a new Iron Condor with much higher strikes. And the put, there's not much I can do with the put. In theory, I'm just going to let this one expire. 2 or 3 weeks ago, if I would have been confident, I could have rolled up the strikes a little bit. So I could have taken the short strike, the short put, sorry, and rolled it up. For example, if the $5 Iron Condor, it's at 335, 330 right now, which is, I could roll it out to say, roll it up to 360, 355, but I will only get $13 right now because we're only 7 days to expiration, and even the 360 itself is only a 10 delta. I could get really brave and I could bring it up to 370 and collect $47. But again, that's only $10 away. You know what? I'm just going to let it go. I'm pretty happy with where I am in this position. I think it's going to just go sideways for 2 or 3 more days. I'll close it out, and that's it. So that's Facebook. Not a whole lot else is happening here. If I look at my SoFi position, expiring in 7 days, the only one that's expiring in 7 days here is the 15 to 22.5 debit call spread, right? So I own the 15 call. I sold the 22.5 call, and that was financed back in the day with the 17.5 and 12.5 short put spread or credit put spread. But the thing is, I was able to roll this one out. The puts I was able to roll out 2 weeks ago. The calls I wasn't. I was hoping it was going to go up so that I could roll this out for a credit. It doesn't look like I can do that now with 7 days to go. If I try to roll this out into October, it would actually cost me $57. And so I don't feel like paying $57 just to get another 35 days because, again, this is a debit call spread. So I'm going to leave it where it is. That's fine. I'm going to let it expire. Maybe 1 or 2 days before expiration, I'm going to close it out, collect my whatever, 51, $60, whatever the profit's going to be, where it is going to be when it expires a week from now. And I want to close it out a day or two before, just so that I don't get stuck with shares. I don't really feel like picking up the shares at this time because of the buying power hit it would take, but whatever. Okay, so that's SoFi. Again, not touching that one. And I got PayPal here, not touching that one. Again, this is a debit call spread. If it goes up to 330, great, I'll make some money. If not, this Debit call spread has a value of $1 at this point, so there's no real need to close it out. It'll just expire worthless, out of the money, which is fine. The rest of the positions I'm just waiting on. I'm just waiting for these positions to basically close out, hit their GTC limits so I can collect some money. So that's it. Not a whole lot of activity. Keeping a close eye on Facebook, keeping a close eye on SoFi, and that's it. All right. Thanks very much. Have a great weekend. If any good positions or anything else opens up, I might do something here. I have a little bit of buying power, so I could like do a quick earnings play. Let's see if there's any earnings coming up. I don't think there are. Let's see. Earnings. All earnings. Let's see. When's Oracle earning? Oracle's reporting on September 13th. Okay. That's all right. But if I look at, so let's look at the IV. So it goes from 53 in the near term, and that might drop down to in the 30s. Interesting. Okay. Today's September 10th, so they're reporting on Monday. So if I open this position 14 days away, that would take my IV from 43 to the 30s. Let's see what's over here. Can we do anything with Oracle as an earnings play? You can see the IV is slowly rising prior to earnings, so that might be a good opportunity. You can see it goes a little bit crazy here during earnings. The last earnings report had a massive drop and it took a while, but it did bounce back. Okay, that's good. So we still have the blue lines here from the previous position. Ignore those. I don't think I have an Oracle position at the moment. Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look at Oracle. The highest it's been in a long time is about 91. The lowest it's been since July has been 86. So let's take a quick look at the thing. If I take the 85. Let's say if I go out to 85, again, 5-cent wide margin, that's fine. Okay, we can make that work. If I take the 85, that's a 23 delta, $1 short call. And I take $95.96 call credit spread. I'll pick up 122 bucks in credit, no risk to the upside. I'm at 23 delta on the downside. Because it's another 122 bucks that I'm picking up, my real break even is just under 84, so it's really just under 20%. So you know what? I feel pretty good about this one. Again, if Oracle does have a bit of a meltdown, like it did last time where it dropped to 76, it did bounce back after. So it might have another drop this time around. It's just been going sideways. If it does have another drop, it might take me a month or two to recover. Now, if I drop this down to the 84 level, I still pick up 102 in credit, but then again with commissions and I got to close out early, whatever, I maybe not feel that good about that one. But the 85 here, just at the edge of the expected move, 23 delta, 122. Now, $1,300 of buying power. That would take my buying power down to $1,000. Yeah, that's the issue with this one. So that's why I'm going to punt on this one. No, thank you. What's this one? Kroger reporting today before the bell. That's kind of weird. Okay, so that one already reported then. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm missing there. There's the bell symbol. That little arrow tells me it's before the bell, and today is September 10th. So I'm not sure if this already reported. Let's see. Lenner, September 20th. That's a ways away. That's it. Not sure what else is out there. Yeah, just Kroger and Oracle. Yeah, okay. That's it. And so Oracle, I'm not doing it. Too much of a buying power reduction. Not happy with it. Want to keep my buying power healthy or somewhat healthy. In reality, my buying power should be around 3,000, 4,000 for an account of this size, which is about 17K at this time. So I don't want to push it. So that's it. All right. Thanks very much. Have a good weekend.